2016 Audi A8L Quattro 4.0T. Quick drive. Check engine light is on because O2 sensor bank 1, sensor 2 came on yesterday as I pulled to the driveway. On the way to the gym at the moment, but may have a video about that O2 sensor, how to install it, coming soon.
When you change yourself, you will change the world because you'll change how you see it.
Everyone is jealous of what you've got. No one is jealous of how you got it. People see the trophies, but not the training ground.
Everybody wants the view, but no one wants the climb.
Those who have swords and know how to use them, but keep them sheathed, will inherit the world. You should be a monster. You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat.
18 degrees outside right now. 18.
You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
My brain can feel a certain way.
I should be running outside, but I'm acting like a little punk.
I just can't let it do it anymore. I'm gonna have setbacks, I know. But if I'm feeling bad, that doesn't mean I'm doing bad. That doesn't mean I am bad. That doesn't mean that I can't still take some action. Because yeah, nothing changes and nothing changes, man.
And the more I study successful men and women, the more I find that every single one of them, the top 5%, are very clear about where it is they're going and what it is they want to accomplish. And when I look at unsuccessful men and women, or men and women who seem to be unhappy and floundering, I find that almost invariably they have a very, very limited sense of direction, sometimes no sense of direction at all. You see, we as human beings are goal-seeking organisms. We only function at our very best when we're working toward accomplishing something that is important to us. And in my estimation, 80 to 90% of all the unhappiness, hostility, violence, psychosomatic illness, alcoholism, drug addiction, and so on in our society is caused by people having no sense of direction.
I don't think that was him, though.
As they say, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. I remember the analogy, the fellow goes up to the edge of the woods and he sticks his rifle into the woods and closes his eyes and goes blam, 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 blam. Puts his rifle down, turns to his friend and says, boy, I sure hope something good runs into that. Now, to understand this principle is terribly important. You can be the most talented, the smartest, the best educated person with the most valuable contacts and all the advantages in life, but if you are not focused, it doesn't do you any good at all. I wrote in an article for the Wall Street Journal that if you do not have clear, specific goals for your life, you are doomed forever to work for people who do.
We have more left. We can still push harder. We're not there yet. I realized, talking to a guy named Cameron Haynes, who just raced 240-mile race. And I was thinking, is this the new level? Is this the new push? So when I decided to do that race, it was in the back of my mind like, man, I've really become an expert at running 100-mile races. So for me, this was the new level, the 200-plus mile race. And what was so amazing about that, as you probably read the book, I had a hard time the first time doing it. I came back and did better, but what's amazing about the human mind is that it becomes your new norm. Like, to think that I can run 200 miles, 240 miles, and that becomes like running 50. I never thought that was possible. This is why I'm always pushing that limit, because I know that within pushing these limits, there's always more. So I end up doing like almost like back-to-back 200-mile runs.
No one thought in my family that, or even through my friends or through my mum and dad's friends, whoever was around us, no one thought that we'd ever be anything. No one thought that like our art could sell.
What is the starting point?
One step at a time. Whether it's 10,000 steps or doing even a 20-minute workout, that's all people need to do to change. Because you'll start seeing results regardless of what position you're in right now. If you can just keep increasing incrementally what you're doing in terms of fitness or your business or however you like your sleep, whatever it is that you feel is not right, you'll see the change over time. It comes, and it takes a long time.
Do a quick tour to inside.
A long time, but it happens.
Dr. Carter had a tear in his eye. I could tell he felt for me.
The floor dirty. seen this.
It's worth a lifetime of glory.
This is how it feels. 90% of the time, you're going to feel like
Curtains
you're
up.
getting your balls kicked in. All right? 8%
Two
of the time,
sunroofs.
you're going to be confused and you're frustrated.
Both of them open. They both tilt. The front one slides back also.
And that's the reality of a winner's life. Jungle.
What do you think about when you don't feel like
Take a look on the outside. You know? Nothing major. A blessing.
They take time. They take struggle. They take relentless
She cold out there,
day
baby.
in and day out. That's what it takes.
Police coming up behind us.
Here's the truth. This is the reality.
I have a W-2 and a 1099, and I spoke with a TurboTax expert who helped me file with confidence. Doing these grinds is hard, but filing with TurboTax is easy.
File your taxes with expert help, plus a final review
There you
at no
go.
extra charge. 100% accuracy.
This is a great radar detector. This is the United. Now, if you can see the police right there. As he gets closer, it starts beeping more.
Nobody's going to believe you.
But you see him right there.
Nobody's going to come and celebrate with you until you've already done it. The work is
See?
going to come before the belief. Which means you're going to have to work for a long fucking time by yourself with no applause, with no awards, with nobody telling
This
you
is
good
the
job.
United
And then once you start to build
R7.
something and people start to see the momentum and they start to see the
Great
growth,
radar
and you start
detector.
doing some things, then you're going to get a little belief. And then what's going to happen is you're
But
then what's going to happen? You're gonna
yeah, man.
the results are going to come up.
That's all I got for y'all right now. Have a blessed one.